Hello, welcome back. Last time, World 4 started, and things are getting a little bit trickier. I'm here at... Okay, I got all the way to 4-8. That's fine. Alright, so we have these elevators going on. That looks like the secret level that I will be after at some point. And that is suspiciously close to... Okay, I see something immediately, actually. Okay, you go down, though. I was expecting up. Okay. Wait, but that wouldn't have helped me. Where I need to be is here. Oh, and I can go there immediately? Oh, okay. Looks like we're secreting. Oops. Alright, that gets me to this. Sure. For question mark. Okay, similar to the others. I got elevators. I can go in this little hole if I want. And back out. There's an end right there. And just in general, not a whole lot to do here. But I'll mess around, as usual. Ooh, that was... okay. Where am I? Here, okay. Alright. And yeah, I mean, like, I don't have any kind of a goal in these levels other than just step on the bright square that has no friction to stepping on it. So I guess I'll do that. Since I don't understand what else to do here yet. Maybe someday. Seems clear that those mean something. Can't quite go there. Okay, so anyway. 4-9, fulfillment.
For a long time, Fitch had been coasting, simply taking the path of least resistance rather than pursuing the things he deeply cared about. But their album project and the community it spawned gave Fitch direction, a taste of true fulfillment.
Okay, that line is hard to see because it just looks like underlighting on these blocks, but yeah, that's actually a line between here and here. Fitch is having a good time. Good for him. Alright, things I can do from here. This. And then... two different options at this point. I could do that. Don't know if I want to. Let's imagine I didn't. I haven't really looked ahead. I'm just doing things. Oops. So I feel like this little push block is getting in the way. I'd prefer if it was anywhere else. Or I can just ride right on over it. Okay, where's the exit? It's over there. I just need to move the elevator. Alright, good luck with that. I can mount up, sure, but I'm in the wrong spot, so I need to be... Okay, I think I see. If you are there and I do this... Right, there's another elevation level down involved. Well, so this is still wrong then. Whoa, undo is a little disorienting at times. So this needs to move. I need to step up there. And how is any of that going to happen? If I put this as far as it goes, there's no perspective from which it lines up with that. Alright, that elevator has to move. The other two pushables are probably involved somehow. But how that is, I am unable to tell, and now that's just taken my elevator. There's a second one here that I had never used before. Ah, I can't unless that's out of the way. But also... Could this have... Okay, it could have. Would that have been useful? Okay, hang on. If this went, let's say here, that's still retrievable and lets me do everything I might want to do except get onto this elevator here. I could send you across, but then, again, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, well there's another spot. That is one horseman's journey away, which is here. I think, yes. Okay. So then, to get this out of here, be able to see that. That's not at the place I thought it was. No, the only spot you work is here. But there was a reason I couldn't put you there, because, right, I couldn't get the perspective to get back on the elevator I wanted to ride while you were there. Yeah, you're in the way. I need to stand where you're standing. Can I occlude you and walk onto that somehow or something? I don't think so, no. But what am I even trying to do? I'm just trying to get onto this platform with that elevator moved to this side. Okay. I do not understand fundamentally what I'm even doing here. But one step I do understand is that this needs to move. And for that to move, I need to step on top of it or push a block on top of it. Well, it sure looks like I can just stand on top of it if I'm over there without moving anything. Wait, what's the issue with that? Yeah, I can just go here. What? Okay. Alright, so I just need to be able to reverse traverse. I think I see. Alright. I need to be able to reverse traverse. And what that means to me is that all of these need to move my elevators back the way they came. To do that... I'll do these actions. Still don't know what that second one is for yet. But at least from here, I can do these things. An elevator is there for me. That's a much more comfortable ride, apparently. Okay, and I can take this and then be nowhere because I didn't position that cube. Where would be the right spot? One in this direction. Okay. One step toward where I came from. Right here. Okay, so now everything should work. Just had to see, there's a couple of things. Something looks wrong here. I missed a step because I rewound too far. Okay. Okay, right. So this is the spot I want. Push that. Push this once. Hop up here and go across again. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. And I can jump onto this from wherever. And now you provide me a step in the right direction, and I still have a problem, but you remain with me and can probably solve my problems somehow. Such as by being here. Yes. I go here, I roll this way, I turn that way, I roll this way. There we go. Done. Okay, apparently that was the last of the world. I am being told out of band. That took me down here. And yes, this was the beginning of the world. Okay, great. World 4 is done. 9 out of 18. Alright, World 4 is halfway done, whatever that means. 4 worlds out of 7, 3 more to go. And then some sort of loop 2, I guess. Alright, new one. Anything going on in the distance? Not yet. 0 to 7, 0 to 2. Here's a... Okay, the level squares are kind of hidden. A little hard to touch. Peaks and valleys. But that kind of peak.
Over the years, the community shifted and evolved. It was normal for members to come and go, along with their interest in music.
It's raining. Okay. Okay. What am I being shown here? A peak of something, I guess. Except I can't go anywhere I want to go from here. Whoa! That ceases to exist when I can't peek at it. I see. Alright.
Fitch, though gradually drifting from the leadership role he'd given himself as the community became self-sustaining, felt comfortably seated among his peers. But he noticed Jan becoming increasingly distant.
That doesn't work. I'd have to... Okay, if I wanted to unstack this, I'd probably need that higher level of elevation to do such a thing. Like this. I'm assuming I want to unstack it. I don't have a specific reason yet, but it just feels like a thing to do. At the very least, I need... Oh, I think I know what's going to happen here. I want 2 stacks of 2. Yeah, I can see the future. Okay, so to get 2 stacks of 2... Oh boy. First of all, I need to mount this at a different point. Why? Ah! Okay. Alright, this will get me up somehow, from some angle. Okay, I don't have my 2 stacks of 2 yet, but I'm getting closer. Actually, if I wanted that, I should push from another... No, I can't push from another angle, because those things don't like to... Like, if they're at an edge, instead of just falling down, they will simply refuse to move. Okay, so that's 1 stack of 2. I'm gonna have to restack this, which can be done trivially this way. No, I want to be here and do that. Okay. What's gonna happen now? I see. Okay, so I need to be able to occlude both of these... Wait, no, this isn't right. No, what I was thinking doesn't make any sense, right? No, it really does not. It's a block that needs to be occluded, not just the switch. Like, because if I just hide those things from view, they don't stop existing. Okay, yeah, so I said once that the red square was the only thing that experiences the world in its own special way. But the brown ones do too. Brown ceases to exist if you can't see it. Okay, I do actually want a 3 and a 1. No. A 2 and 2 ones. And the 2 will hide one of the 1s at certain times. That's the plan. Okay. Oops. So I need... my stack of this many. This will do fine. Let's just physically put this here. Then there. Okay, so got what I need, I think. So one of them just stays real the whole time. One of them will only temporarily be real. And unreal at my discretion. Not sure which is which yet. If it matters, it probably does. I probably am going to need that 2 up high, maybe? No, that shouldn't be necessary. Okay. So I just need to hide that away from some angle. Such as... this one should work. There we go. Everything makes sense. I can claim. And I will. Alright. So this lets me elevate. Withdrawn.
It started with a retirement post.
Uh-oh.
Jan wrote that he was feeling a bit burnt out and wanted to leave the community for a while. It was strange and sad for such a figurehead to be leaving, but Fitch and the community gave him their full support.
Alright.
Not long later, he was gone.
Jan gone. No more. Off to do his own thing. Okay, so I need to stand here and change from button press visible to button press no longer visible. So basically I just gotta get this onto there without dropping that. But I also have to press this myself, or with some assistance. How am I gonna do that? Oh, I think I see. Almost. Yeah, okay. So, what I would do to press this yellow button, if I had no other requirements, would look like this. However, I need that black thing. So I'm going to replace it with a brown thing. And all of the natural space for getting around here is present, except not quite. I have to do it in this game's own special way. So I can't do such trickery here. I'm going to need that to be in a different spot somehow. Wait, how's this going to work? Oh, there's an extra space there. Okay, got it. So you, let me bridge and push this way. That goes here eventually, but not actually yet. I need something different. I need to be... well, that's not quite possible. But could I instead... okay, where from here can I put this brown thing that would let me climb up there? I mean, kinda, but no. Not good enough. It also doesn't let me get back down either. If I want to be up there... which angle is the one of interest? This looks like it would be, but I think it's not. Maybe this one is. Nah, not quite. That's the wrong shape. Maybe I actually wanted that back over in this area? There's one spot I would like it, and I can't actually get it there or back out. Not good enough. Now I've gotten myself stuck somehow. Okay. So the end state I want is this, but to 2, 1, 2, 1. But that needs to have been pressed. And how will that happen? Without the black thing having gone away. Because that's what I need to hide the contraband. Wait, I'm... No. Oh, hang on. Okay, I got a better idea. I don't have to be the one to push that. You can be. Well... But... That activates you and it's gonna stay... No, that's no good. Okay, so no. Alright, there's one more spot of interest, possibly. I don't know how I'll get you back from here, but what if I put you in this position? That's the wrong one. Is it? Maybe. If brown was back over here... This could be a position of interest, but there's no way I'm getting it back from there. I think... Well, let's try the position of interest anyway. See if it at least does the first part of the journey. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I want to... Nope. I want to be here. It does not at all do the first part of the journey. No, what was I thinking? I had a thought, but it sure didn't go anywhere. Okay. You are hard to reach. So I'm assuming I must not drop that black thing. Let's challenge that assumption, because I haven't explored this part of the state space yet. Maybe I'm wrong about that somehow. I do note that this is a path that exists. Is that useful for anything? No, not in the slightest. By my understanding, the puzzle is currently unsolvable. Will I be shown that I'm wrong about that? This is too wide for no specific reason that I'm able to discern. Maybe there is one. So sure, I toggle that, but I can't hide it. Because black is gone. Yeah, alright, it all seemed to track the way I expected it to. Alright, so what am I missing? That affects nothing in particular. Going here is of no use also. So there's some place I can put this brown box that will actually do something of use, and also not just lose it. Certainly not there. I'm just gonna check all the spots. Not this one. Can't hop up from, at least from this side. Here's a place where I could, but what good would that do? Really none. Keep going. can hop up here. If I could move it this way one, maybe something? Yeah, if I could move it that way one. Don't think I can, though. And also, that would get it stuck. If I put it on here, it's never coming back. This is too wide. Why 2? I can't push any further here, and now it's stuck. Not quite. What I keep feeling like I need to do is get the brown thing in front of the black thing somehow and stand where the black thing is, but be effectively not standing on it. That's what I'd like, but like, this is behind, and it has to be. It's a little asymmetry here, like this is shorter than this, which doesn't seem to mean anything. There's a bunch of extra space over here. This isn't some joke where I can, like, just hop to the exit without doing the actual puzzle, is it? No, that's too wide, and that's too wide. Okay, there's a trick I'm not thinking about that I could be doing here. What do you imagine that could be? Hold up. If I jump onto this now, well, nothing really happens. There's nowhere of interest I can move that will make any difference to the puzzle state. Except I can do this, but I don't want to. Oh, wait a second. Now, hold on. So, everything along this side is recoverable because of the too wideness of that thing. Okay, everything along that side is recoverable. Therefore, I can just do this. There we go. That's the way. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time and just could not find the angle. So yeah, see, like the fact that that was too wide meant something. It means I can get around and push this back. Okay. So I keyed into the right thing, but just there were a bunch of other things to look at that I kind of threw me off the scent. Alright. 5-4, held back.
A month or so later, though, Jan was back.
Hey!
He was welcomed enthusiastically by his fans and friends, and he seemed to be in a better place than before his hiatus. But his mood seemed to gradually collapse again, and he once again decided to leave.
Okay. Back and forth, huh? Okay, so I could do that. It's clear I don't want that to happen. I wanted a 2, so I just need the 1. Well, aren't you in the way? Can't do anything from here. Except, yes I can, that'll go right through the brown box now because it doesn't exist. Ha! Got it. That's pretty good. Well, okay, but the pillar can't occlude it. Well, but I needed those both to be pressed anyway. Oh, and also I don't actually need to occlude anything more. Okay, I was assuming I had to do the same trick again, but no.
Jan was clearly conflicted. He would repeatedly exit the community, rejoin, and express discomfort before leaving again. Sometimes this would happen multiple times a day.
That's no good. I've seen this sort of thing with some people, but Jan didn't sound like the type that I'm imagining. Usually that's with a much more explosive personality. Jan just seemed really laid back and calm from what I have heard about him. But he has something going on. Do I need to stack? I think so. To stack, I want... Once again, 2 away and I don't like that you did that, except that's fully undoable, so who cares? Alright, so I'm stacking the opposite way that I predicted, but that's okay, I'll just do it. Alright, so I have a stack. There's gonna be some reason I can't do what I'm doing here. I don't know it yet. Ah, I need this occluding pillar to do another job before I unmake it. So it needs to hide that from the yellow thing's sight while the yellow thing is traveling. And it looks like we have all the ingredients necessary right here, right now. Do that. Travel. Can I stand at a place that allows that? I can, yes. There we go. Other perspective, push this way. There we go. Ooh! You changed your mind. Oh, just like Jan. Same day. Okay, I see that. I see the metaphor. That's pretty good. You are not quite... Oh, there's one more floor tile here that lets me do what I need to do without any extra trickery. The ludonarrative harmony. It's pretty good. Alright. Done. Good stuff. The timing of that realization. Perfection. Love it. Okay, well that's a whole section done, more or less. And a World 4, beginning of World 5. Everything's going pretty smoothly, actually. Alright, there's going to be a secret spot somewhere in here. I don't think it was from up there. I'll take one more peek, though, just to be sure. Yeah, seems pretty clear there's nothing to see there. Actually, where do I think I am going? 5 out of 7. Ah, there's new stuff. Whoa, stuff here. A whole bunch of it. Locked. I never stepped on a dim square before that was unavailable. For some reason, this is the first time I've done that. Okay, so next time... 5-7, what is it? Consistency? Inconsistency! I'll see you then.